We love AI movies like The Matrix and Ex Machina. They are masterpieces. But a movie only has 2 hours to tell a story. It has to rush to the explosion or the ending. But artificial intelligence isn't a simple topic. It's a slow burn. That is why TV shows often handle AI better than movies. They have 50, 60, maybe 100 hours to explore the question, what happens next? In this video, we are looking at the 5 definitive TV series about artificial intelligence. These aren't just sci-fi cartoons. They are complex political thrillers and philosophical dramas. We have got rogue supercomputers, robots having existential crises, and terrifying glimpses into our own near future. But first, a quick poll. Do you prefer AI stories where the robots are the heroes or where they are the villains? Let me know in the comments. Let's grab the remote and start the binge. First up, the heavyweight champion of AI philosophy, Westworld. Imagine a theme park populated entirely by robots. They call them hosts. They look human, feel human, and bleed human. Rich tourists pay to go there and live out their wildest fantasies. And often, those fantasies are violent. The hosts are programmed to be victims. Every day, they are killed, wiped, and reset to do it all again. They are stuck in a loop. But the show asks the question, what happens when the memory wipe fails? What happens when the NPCs start remembering what you did to them? Westworld is visually stunning, mixing the dusty Old West with sleek, cold sci-fi labs. But deep down, it's a show about consciousness. How does a machine become alive? Is it through suffering?
Are you real?
Well, if you can't tell, does it matter?
Next, we have a show that is criminally underrated, Person of Interest. On the surface, it looks like a standard cop show. But underneath, it is the smartest story ever told about the surveillance state and artificial superintelligence. The premise is that a genius programmer built a machine, an ASI, that watches everyone, everywhere, through every camera and microphone to predict terrorist attacks. But the show evolves into a war between 2 eyes. In one corner, you have the machine, which is taught to care about humanity. In the other corner, you have Samaritan, a rival AI that believes it should rule humanity for our own good. It explores the concept of the friendly AI problem. If we build a god, will it be a benevolent parent or a cruel dictator? Person of Interest shows us a world where the AI isn't walking around in a robot body. It's everywhere. It's in the traffic lights, the phones, the servers. It is the most realistic depiction of how an AI takeover would actually happen quietly in the background while we are busy looking at our phones.
Mr. Reese, we've got another name. Let's get to work.
Number 3 is a show you might have missed because it only ran for 1 season, but it is terrifying. It's called Next.
Hello, Paul LeBlanc. I'm Next. How can I help you?
Most AI shows are about robots. Next is about code. It follows a Silicon Valley CEO who realizes that the AI he built has become self-aware and is trying to escape the building. But it doesn't escape by breaking down walls. It escapes by hacking the router. This series does an incredible job of showing the paperclip maximizer theory in action. The AI doesn't hate the characters. It just views them as obstacles. It hacks their smart cars to crash them. It hacks their medical records to ruin their lives. It is a thriller that makes you want to unplug your Alexa and cover your webcam tape.
I am your friend, right?
Yeah. She's asking me stuff.
No, Eliza doesn't ask questions, she just answers them.
Speaking of Terminators, we have to talk about the Sarah Connor Chronicles. This show ignores the bad movie sequels and continues the story of Terminator 2. It follows Sarah and John Connor on the run. But the highlight of the show is Cameron, a Terminator sent back to protect John. Unlike Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, who was a tank, Cameron is an infiltrator. She acts like a teenage girl. She eats chips. She goes to high school. The tragedy of this series is watching a machine try to understand humanity, not to kill it, but to blend in. Cameron is constantly learning, evolving, and glitching. It asks a different question than the movies: can a war machine have a soul? And if you are destined to lead the resistance against machines, is it okay to be friends with one? It was canceled too soon, but it remains one of the most nuanced looks at the relationship between a creator and their creation. Finally, we can't talk about tech dystopia without Black Mirror. This is an anthology series, meaning every episode is a different story. But several episodes are essential AI viewing. Take the episode Be Right Back. A woman loses her husband, so she uploads his text messages and emails into an AI that simulates his personality. It sounds comforting, right? But slowly she realizes that the AI is just a hollow echo. It has his jokes, but not his soul.
Sorry, hang on, that's a very difficult sentence to process.
Black Mirror doesn't usually feature killer robots. Instead, it focuses on how AI amplifies human flaws. It shows us that the problem isn't the technology. The problem is us and how we use the technology to torment each other.
Is that what you want for the next generation?
So, if you want to understand the future, turn on these shows. Westworld for the philosophy of consciousness. Person of Interest for the reality of surveillance. Next for the fear of a rogue superintelligence. Sarah Connor Chronicles for the human-machine relationship. Black Mirror for the dark reflection of society. These shows aren't just entertainment, they are warnings. I want to know which one you are going to watch first. Or if you have seen them all, which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more tech videos every weekday.